Welcome back. Today we are looking at the why everyone needs to try GPU Waterblock for AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX RX 7900. When you invest in high-end desktop hardware like the AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX, RX 7900 XT, or RX 7800 XT Reference Edition, you expect blistering frame rates, stunning resolutions, and zero compromises during intense gaming sessions or heavy computational workloads. Check the video description for the updated price link. However, stock air coolers often fall short when you begin pushing these cards to their absolute limits. Thermal throttling can sneak inches quietly, capping your clock speeds and reducing overall longevity. Enter the custom loop solution, the specialized GPU Waterblock for AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX RX 7900 XT RX 7800 XT Reference Edition, complete with a dedicated metal backplate. In this comprehensive, hands-on review, we will dissect every element of this full-coverage liquid cooling block. We value simplicity, efficiency, and lack of distraction, meaning no flashy marketing fluff or unnecessary noise. We want raw data, structural integrity, thermal performance metrics, and a clear verdict on whether this cooler belongs inside your custom rig. The philosophy of minimalist, high-performance computing centers on removing bottlenecks. Traditional air coolers rely on massive aluminum fins and loud axial fans to dissipate heat into the chassis environment, which can often elevate the ambient temperature of other internal components like your RAM and NVMe drives. Transitioning to a dedicated liquid block changes the thermodynamics entirely. By routing thermal energy directly away from the GPU die, VRAM, and VRM components into a dedicated coolant loop, you isolate the heat and expel it through external radiators. This specific water block is engineered specifically for reference layout cards RX 7900 XTX, RX 7900 XT, and RX 7800 XT. If you are looking to optimize your workspace or gaming sanctuary for maximum thermal efficiency while maintaining an ultra-clean, minimalist aesthetic, this review will walk you through why this block stands out in the crowded custom water cooling market. At first glance, the water block emphasizes structural minimalism. Constructed from high-purity electrolytic copper, the cold plate is meticulously nickel-plated to prevent oxidation and corrosion over long periods of continuous operation. The internal microchannel array features a high-density fin structure strategically positioned directly over the Navi 3132 GPU die, ensuring turbulent coolant flow that maximizes heat transfer efficiency. The top cover is fabricated from clear, premium acrylic, or durable POM acetal, depending on your aesthetic preferences, allowing you to monitor fluid movement without unnecessary visual distractions. Furthermore, the inclusion of a sturdy matching backplate not only reinforces the PCB against sagging under the weight of fittings and tubing, but also assists marginally with passive heat dissipation from the rear-mounted components. Just as a clean computing environment requires proper hardware maintenance, keeping your room environment optimal is essential for peak system health. You can read more about maintaining clean air environments in this related product guide. Full coverage design cools the GPU core, video memory VRAM, and voltage regulator modules VRM simultaneously to ensure balanced thermal stability across the entire board. High-purity copper base maximizes thermal conductivity with a nickel-plated finish that safeguards against coolant degradation and wear. Optimized microchannels features a low-restriction internal flow design that ensures high heat exchange rates without placing excessive pressure on your pump. Included metal backplate prevents PCB bending, provides structural rigidity, and finishes off the build with a clean, industrial look. Standard G14 threaded ports ensures seamless compatibility with almost all standard DIY water cooling fittings, tubing, and reservoir setups. Check the link in the description to get yours today.